Hello, people. Miso with the first, met with the wolf, just missing Ninja with the uwu, and then all will be right with the wolf. Actually, we're missing the cat going crazy. You gonna go cray cray? You gonna go cray cray? What are you creeping over here for? She prowled all sneakily like as if she just committed a crime, and then sat her ass down right in front of me. What do you want? What do you want? I already fed you. What could you possibly want? More food? But you won't get more food. I've never been fed a single time in my life though. No, blah 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 blah. You're in the middle of cooking right now? You cook, Misa? I didn't realize that. What's cooking? What's cooking tonight? Happy daylight savings time for, I guess, just me and Meta, because I don't think Canada has daylight savings time. It's funny because, like, I just made a tweet about it. Animals don't know what daylight savings time is, so yesterday, in particular, I normally feed my cat around 6 o'clock, and 5 o'clock rolled around, which would normally be 6 o'clock before daylight savings time. And she's like, meow, 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 feed me, feed me, feed me, food time, food time, food time. It's like, no, no, you got an hour left to go, cat, actually. And she's gone. She's back in there now. She just gave me this look. It's like, bitch, do I look like I know how to read a clock? Yeah, that's unfortunate. I don't know what to say. Get a better stomach, nerd. She's up to absolutely no good behind me right now. Again, she knows. She knows. She knows that, like, when I start talking into the big glowing screen, then I can't monitor her anymore. So that's the time for her to go and do crimes. Happened until my grandma asked my dad if we changed the time. Yeah, you guys, it happens at a different time than the US though, I believe. Like, you guys don't have daylight savings time at the same time we do. Let me check that actually really quick. Canadian daylight savings time date. Oh no, I guess it is the same. Is it? Yeah. Huh. I didn't realize that. Okay. I'm surprised you don't notice when you suddenly have like an extra hour or one less hour in the day, Misa, though. Like, I relished that extra hour yesterday. That extra hour was clutch, and then the opposite happens, and an hour gets taken away, and then the whole day is ruined. You have an hour less of your Sunday, that's awful. We should just do it all away. We were close. We were close in the U.S. at least. The bill to do away with it passed the House, and then it just got stalled. And no. It passed the Senate, and then it got stalled in the House. So we were so close from finally doing away with this archaic system that has no reason to exist anymore whatsoever. And yet here we are, still stuck in literally the dark ages without how dark it gets so early now. I biked home almost in the dark today from work, and it's only gonna get darker. Times like this though, I'm glad that I don't live like further north, I suppose. Then we'd have even less daylight. I guess that's you, me. So you do live further north than me, so you have even less. It probably. When's the sunset for you right now? Look that up for me right now. Look that up. Look up when the sunset is for you right now. Right now, the sunset for me is. Or look at my weather app. Sunset for me is currently 4:30 p.m. Is that early? I guess that's when it when it hits the horizon, but not when it gets dark. Yeah, I asked you what you're cooking. That's right. I guess I can't. You can't check what time the sunset is for you right now. Anyways, we're back for more Little Goody Two Shoes, picking up right back where we left off on Friday, which again is not very far since we haven't played that much. Yeah, that's all I got basically. Just hop into it.
Little Goody Two Shoes.
Surprised me. Yeah, so we left off having survived our first witching hour, and now we are in day 2. We got some cute little new shoes. We did a little dance in the town square. Everyone thought we were possessed, which fair, and we got in a little trouble, but that's fine. So is there really not fast travel? Oh, can I go back? Because we started in the town. Yeah, were we gonna tend to their garden? Like, what happened to that? I thought that was gonna be a mechanic, and then suddenly it wasn't. So what happens if we go back to our garden now? Cooking, chill. You mean chili? Your sun sets at 5 p.m. That's the sunrise, Misa. That's not the sunset. Opposite. Opposite. When's the sun set for you, not when's it rise? Ah, Elise, I thought you'd be in town. And I was. Did something happen, Elise? The old fools made a tremendous fuss over my shoes. A fuss? What do you mean? They accused me of being a witch right in front of everyone. All because I sang and danced my way to Kieferberg. Oh, I'll show them how wicked I can be. Elise, I'm losing my wits in this town, Rosemarine. There was that old hag, too, and I can't wrap my head around it, Rosemarine. An old hag? I'll tell you about it later. I'd best head back to work. Say, Elise, won't you meet me here at dusk? I can try, I suppose. I'll make you something hearty for supper, Elise. Some eggs? All the eggs you can get me. Dude. In the attic? Why's it gotta be the attic? Okay, so it is a good time. Okay, so your sun still sets later than mine. That's weird. You're further north than I am. How come your sun sets later than mine does? That doesn't make any sense. That's not how astronomy works. I think that's what that falls under. What time is the sun set for you, Meta? Over in Vegas. It's probably similar time, right? I think you're about... I guess you're a little further south than me, so it probably sets a little bit later. Have we gone down here? I don't think we have. What's down here? Where are we? Oh, the what? Oh, this is where everyone is losing their marbles about. I see. What happens if I go down here? I don't like how the music stopped. That's never a good thing. Am I just gonna like die if I go down here before I'm not supposed to? The woodland. I ought to wonder what that old hag was trying to tell me. Then go check it out. Let's go to the woodland. She said the woodland. Fine. That screen noise freaks me out every time, and then I remember it's myself doing the fast forward. It's just me holding down shift before the cutscene is over. Have I gone up here? I'd best not wander about too far. Oh, that goes to the castle, I guess. So how much... Okay, fine. What's my... My suspicion is fine. This silly old... Oh, wait. I wanted... Good day, ma'am. I was helping Granny Gretel. Oh, you can't expect me to believe that. It's true, I promise, it's on my auntie's life. Helping her with what, then? Granny Gretel gives me bread whenever I come to visit, you see? She asked me to taste all the pies for the festival. Is that so? It is so. It really is so, Elise. You'd best not try Granny Gretel's patience, Mandy. She's too old for that. It's Muffy. Miffy, Molly, Mubby. It's all the same to me. It's not that silly of a name. Oh, do you not want the pretzel, I guess? I want to talk to Muffy, not... This girl. Oh, okay, I guess she doesn't want it right now. So I have a bunch of bread right now, right? No, hold on. I have 2 breads. Well, I guess I'll eat one right now. And I got 30 gold, so I can buy one more right now. I love the little pitter-patter hop-hop there. It reminds me of Reciteer, these shop screens, a little bit. Luvuvkin, what? Oh, is that what Luvuvkin's named after? bundle of cookies. I guess that makes sense because Baumkuchen is like a type of cake, so Levuchen would be some other pastry, I imagine. So this costs the same amount per unit of hunger as just a piece of bread. Do we have like an inventory limit? Like, why would I buy? I guess it's just like a matter of. And she's oh look, it's a cat. I guess it would be a matter of just not having to buy as many things. What do I even have to sell? Oh, grapes give me hunger? Oh, and they heal me. See ya, Granny. I don't know, I just feel like... I just have a feeling that the grapes are gonna be important and that I shouldn't use them. Because every time something freaky happens, there's always some grapes there. And I feel like it's gonna be like the umbilical cords in the eyes from Bloodborne. It's like, yeah, you don't want to use those. You just want to keep collecting them. What are you up to, Cat? Can you see her? Yeah, you can see her. What are you up to? What are you thinking? Stop thinking. First of all, just stop thinking. Don't think at all. Yeah, just curl up right there. That's alright. Right where I can see ya. Keep your tail where I can see it, Cat. And she's up. That works too. Now I got even a better view, and everyone has a better view now. Hard at work in those shoes, are ya? They hardly make a difference, Mr. Greedo. Come now, lads! We ought to get in the logging camp! Getting that maypole done in one day won't be an easy task. I must say I'm not confident either. All we need is a little cheer, lad. Get the townsfolk feeling jolly again. There's no shortage of joy in this, lass, that's for certain. We all saw you twirling about the village square, Elise. Never imagined you could sing. Oh, that wasn't... Way to keep up the cheerful mood, lass! That's precisely what Kieferberg needs most this week. I suppose. Keep that in mind, Elise. You must share more of that song and dance, you hear? See, not everyone was against it. There were people that liked it. What was so wrong about just dancing when you're happy? Yeah, it looks like all the debris has been cleared out. Ah, there you are, Elise. Old Yoken truly went too far. I suppose. There's no need to hold your tongue, lass. That was far from reasonable. Nobody agrees with him. I suppose there comes a time when older folk lose their minds. Now that's a different story, Mariel. I wouldn't say... There's no story, Ludwig! Elise was singing and dancing, so what? Truly, old Joken's outburst was rather distasteful. Yeah, why was it such a bad thing? Why was the priest on my case for that issue also? But I have been meaning to ask where you got those shoes, Elise. Oh, they're... You don't have to tell us, Elise. You're right about what you said. We all should be treating you with a little more respect. Oh, but I'm awfully curious. Is Levuchen in here? Get out the just slightly off-center aisle. I can't go through there. Is that Yoken? I think it is. Oh, the two of my favorite people in one place. I'm not certain what... Yeah, that's what I thought. Hey, down. What the hell are you doing out there? She really is just being... Hold on, 1 second. Why are you being such a menace to them? Why are you being such a menace? It's not even Wednesday. I guess it's the witching hour for the cat. She's gonna pop up behind here. There she is. I'm watching you. Yeah, bip and bob your head all you want. Let's sit down there. Criminal. Criminal. Escaped criminal. I still been using these earphones for so long, I still know which one is left and which one is right just by feeling. It needs stability!
We can't keep going on like this.
Going like what?
You're well aware what I'm talking about, lass.
Let's keep our cool, old Yokin. At least has spared it some thought, I'm certain. Let's say I have.
You ought to listen to your elders, lass.
What's up, Leb? Here for my earful, I suppose. You're no child, Elise. For goodness sake! I'll spare you, Elise. You're aware you said too much. I couldn't have stayed silent, you know. I couldn't have stayed silent, you know that. I agree it was their fault, Elise, but we both know this will only get you with the wrong kind of attention. I mean, my suspicion meter's still empty, so I ain't getting no attention at all. Old Yokins, to be exact. I'm well aware, Lavuken. There's no real need for you to fret over this, you know. There is the utmost need for me to fret over it, Elise. I'll keep Father Hans from dwelling on it too much. Alright. Why don't you meet me here at dusk, Elise? We could both use a little downtime, what did you say? I'll be here. Again, agreeing to a date when when I haven't decided yet. What if I stand her up? This church is gonna trigger me so much with just its slight. Just make it the perfect diagonal, you fools! So I can go up here now? Yeah, I can go all the way up there. What about back here? Yeah, because this is all blocked off by debris before. Is anyone here? Where even is this right now? The back alleys, okay. You bought tickets to Japan? That was sudden! Hell yeah! When are you going, Ninja? Tomorrow, right? You're getting on the first flight tomorrow, right? That's it? That's it? Yep. April, okay. Oh, that's gonna be a nice time. That's prime cherry blossom season. Damn! That seemed like it came together fast. Oh, I see. Yep. Well, now that I bet the trip's feeling real right about now. Like when we were planning our trip, it never really felt real to me until we bought the tickets, and then I was like, "Oh wait, shit, we're actually doing this now." And especially once we had our hotels booked, that's when the excitement really started setting in for me. It's like, okay, yeah, we're going there. We got places to stay. We don't know what we're gonna do, but we're going there, and we're gonna be fine. You'll be fine. You don't need studying some Japanese would be fun. I wish I studied it. I wish I studied it at all before going. We're brushed up on it at all, really. Yeah, Haneda is definitely where we want to fly in. I feel like for the longest time, it was basically Narita was the only option for going to Japan, and Haneda was mainly just a local airport with like very few international flights. And so when we were looking at flights for our own, I was telling my friend groups like, oh yeah, like, okay, we'll fly into Narita, blah, 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 blah. And one of my friends like, why don't we fly into Haneda? It's like, oh, because like, that's basically a local airport. Like they don't have any national flights. My friend's like, well, I'm looking at one right now. I'm like, you're what? And yeah, at some point along the line in the past few years, Haneda has become a much more international airport than before. Like it has a lot more international flights going in and out of it. And so if you have the chance to fly to Haneda, there's honestly no reason not to over Narita. Narita is just so far out of the way. Just like you get off the plane, you get off like a 13-hour flight, and the last thing you want to do is sit on like another hour train ride to get into the city, and then further whatever local trains you have after that once you're in Tokyo. So Haneda is definitely the way. Gotta fly to honestly, that's fine. I was saying before, I would have preferred to fly to LA first and break up the flight a little bit, have a layover in between, just because like that 13.5-hour flight from Toronto was absolutely brutal. Like, I was going insane during it. So I much prefer to break out the trip a little bit with a 5-hour and a 9-hour, like, for sure. 10 hours, yeah. Like 10 hours, that's what I was used to. Like, I've flown that was what I flew out of LA when I was living on the West Coast, both for the first time I went to Japan and the second time I went to Japan. So yeah, that 13-hour one from Toronto. Do not recommend. Well, some people are fine with it. Some people like to have it just all in one leg and have the suffering all in one sitting, but I realize that I'm not that kind of person. As you should be. That's fucking awesome. Yeah, exactly. That's why I realize I prefer now too. Because that was the longest flight I'd ever been on up until that point. Not that much pain. Especially pain in the legs and pain in the literal ass at that point. The flight back from Japan wasn't as bad though. For some reason I was able to pass the time much more easily with that one. Maybe it's because I knew what I was getting into that time as opposed to the first time. How long is the flight to Alaska? I imagine probably 8 hours, something like that. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. Oh, we had to go to New York first. How long's your layover in LA? Oh, how dreadful. Look what the windstorm did to our poor Alice. Did away with a few things, I see. You make too little of it, Elise. I don't know what else there is to say about the windstorm, Mrs. O'Dial. Most of the townsfolk have already put it behind them, so why can't you? Old Yokin's just as concerned as I am, lass, and for good reason. Oh, here we go again with old Yokin. Yeah, exactly. Like, our layover in Toronto was 5 hours, and honestly, it went by pretty fast. Yeah, the layovers were not an issue at all. Especially in our case for the Toronto one, because since we were going through a new country, we had to go through customs in Toronto. And even though that ended up not taking any time at all, things could possibly happen during that time. So having some buffer room for something to go wrong there was definitely good for us. But since you're flying to LA, you don't have to worry about that. Well, I guess you'll have to worry about that on your return trip. Yeah, you won't have to worry about that going out, but yeah, you'll have to worry about that on your return trip. But I assume the layover is the same, 4 hours. That should be plenty. It should be plenty. That gives you plenty of buffer for something to go wrong with your first flight and something to go wrong with while you're doing customs. I don't think you'll have to worry about exiting the country. You'll go through customs when you go to Japan, and there's a whole thing you can do on a website, on an app first. That basically you basically declare everything on a site, and then you get your QR code, and then you just like scan that QR code at customs to Japan, and it goes by really fast. So you won't it'll be pretty painless going to Japan. You can do a similar thing coming back in the US. There's an app called let me find it really quickly. Mobile passport control. I'll type that in the chat really quickly. Mobile passport control. What the hell? Apparently I'm not Apparently I'm not logged in to my Twitch on my Streamlabs, despite streaming this very moment to my channel? Question mark? Okay, well, I'm not gonna worry about that right now, but mobile passport control. I'm sure you can hear that if I really enunciate it all. Yeah, some ghost in the system there, I suppose. But yeah, that's an app that, it kind of functions, if you've heard of Global Entry, it basically functions as a temporary global entry. So similar thing there. You go and declare everything ahead of time. Once you have re-entered the country, you submit your form, you get your QR code, and you can go through the same line that global entry people do and just show the QR code, and you just zip zap zoop right on through the line. Cat's continuing mischief again. But yeah, 4 hours. That's honestly for an international layover. That's like, I feel like for an international layover, you want a minimum of a 3-hour layover. Because that gives you plenty of time for things to go wrong, and still be able to make your flight, make your connecting flight. Especially because there are so many more things that can go wrong with a international layover. You got interrogated. You got interrogated coming back from Iceland? Nope, nothing happened to me this time. Nothing's happened to me. I got randomly selected for extra screening at customs coming in back from Japan, but that was really fast. Like, it was like 3 minutes extra random screening. It wasn't a big deal at all. I didn't get extra interrogated or anything. Oh, you got interrogated just for passing through Iceland? Ha! Yeah, fortunately that didn't happen to me in France when I was like almost about to miss my connecting flight to Morocco, sprinting through the Paris terminal. Oh my god, that was stressful. That was my first time encountering having to go through customs through a connecting country like that. I found out the hard way. Didn't know that was a thing you had to do. Yeah, because they're stressed out. Ah, that reminds me. I can assure you, Mrs. Odile, these shoes aren't... Old Wilhelm's making a rosary for my precious granddaughter Giselle, you see? Won't you please go see if it's ready for me, Elise? I suppose. Please don't let me end up like Miss Odile. Where's Wilhelm again? I don't know. I don't know the names of all these characters yet. But yeah, for my connecting flight through Paris to Morocco, my connecting flights were literally on the opposite sides of the terminal. So like I went through customs, and then like my connecting flight to Morocco was at the far end of the terminal, and it was boarding, it was gonna depart any second. I'm like, please God, no. Not like this. Oh, hey Freya. Alright, so you got your tickets booked. What's the next step? I assume you're going to look at hotels now. Do you guys know which cities you're going to go to, or is that something you're still deciding? Hotels, yeah, makes sense. My Elise, look at those shoes. Red truly does look best on you, Elise. Why, thank you. Oh, you have to wear them. Oh, you have to wear them to the festival, Elise. Now is the time to find yourself a proper suitor, Elise. We don't have to keep seeing Elise every single sentence. Ah, that's precisely what we were chatting about with Freya. Maybe onsen thing. Makes sense, makes sense. Like, that's something I wanted to do this trip, but we weren't able to, is to go to a proper onsen town. Like, yeah, you can find onsens outside onsen towns. Like, we went to an onsen while we were in Kyoto, but it wasn't, like, a natural onsen. Like, yeah, it came from natural water, but it was, like, funneled to it. I really wish I could have gone to a proper onsen town in, like, the mountains, like Hakone or something like that. Aren't I a little too young to be looking for a husband? Why, the sooner the better, I'd say. It's not exactly what I'd like to be doing with my time, if I'm honest. Yeah, you live your best life, at least. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I used to feel the same way until I met Finn. You'll see. I'd say Freya's got a good chance of meeting her future husband, too. And anyways, we've got our gay lesbian girlfriends right here. Why do we need a husband for? Oh, Mrs. Brunhild, I wouldn't say I'm... You're quite the catch, isn't she, Dorothea? Oh, Freya is the catch. In truth, I do feel the same as Elise. My interests lie elsewhere, you see. Oh, you don't mean... Sewing! And I have my hands full with the festival, too. This really isn't the time. Oh, that reminds me. Would you come and meet me by the well today at dusk, Elise? Oh, yes, I suppose. Girls these days, huh? You two will come around, I'm certain. Yeah, we kiss at the end and then we sacrifice them to the witch god, I guess. So these are the chores I have to do. What the? Oh, is this Christmas? Is the festival just Christmas, basically? Ah, if it's not the last of the moment. Uh-oh, we're gonna be suspected again. Tell us about those shoes, why don't you? What about them, Mrs. Velma? What about them, she says. Out with it, lass. We're losing our minds here. Yeah, I don't think calling them two-faced old hags is gonna do us any favors here. I found them under Granny Hall's bed this morning. Seems they were a gift she intended to give me, but... I can't say I'm too convinced, Elise. What? There's no way Old Hall could have afforded those. You, on the other hand, I wasn't aware you had the means, Elise. And I don't, as you know. Why, but neither did Old Hall. So you mean to say you found them under her bed? That is what I said, Mrs. Elma. Old Hall was full of surprises, that's true. How could we forget about the day she brought Elise to Kieferberg? Lord knows what else that old hat lass was hiding, huh? Okay. If that was the wrong answer, I don't know, I would have lost at that point. I wonder what the exchange rate will be in April. I imagine, unless something extreme happens, I think it'll be like 130 yen to the dollar, I imagine. That's why I predict. Like, I know they're enacting a policy that will bring it down from the exchange. Yeah, I think it's a good idea to buy in now because I am 99% positive there's no way the exchange rate when you go in April is going to be as good as it is now. So I think buying some yen right now is not a bad idea. Global MasterCard, yeah. What I did, I used a... So my friend group did a whole bunch of different things. So you can either go and get yen directly from your bank, depending on what their transaction fees are. Transaction and conversion fees are. That might be really good. Like I believe Bank of America is really good on that. That's what I did. Or not what I did, what some of my friends did. What I did personally is I used a website called Wise, W-I-S-E, and that's an online banking site. And that let me open up an account with yen, and then I opened up an account in dollars, and I opened up an account for yen, and then I put dollars into the dollar account, and then I transferred those dollars to the yen account, and that did the conversion. And then through Wise, you can order a debit card from them. And so then that debit card was directly connected to my yen account, and that's what I used to withdraw money while I was in Japan. And I also used that debit card whenever I made card purchases, which is rare. I mainly stuck to cash for the most part. So there's a bunch of options, but I do believe, yeah, buying yen now is a prudent idea. Got anything new, Velma? Oh, that's right. I need to worry about my sanity now. I should probably buy one of these just to have on hand, just in case. For some places only. Yeah, a fair amount of places are still only cash only. Do you mean Shokugeki no Soma Misa? That was random. Yeah, a lot more places accept card nowadays. But it's a lot more widely accepted, but it's still, cash is still preferred for the most part where you can. And there are still a lot of places that still only do cash as well. Actually, you know what? I would say, honestly, the vast majority of places take card nowadays. But I don't know. It's just, you just feel this kind of social pressure to use cash still. And it's just kind of satisfying to use cash in Japan. I don't know what it is. Just the way that they accept your change and accept your cash and then give you your change. It's very pleasant, is the best way I can describe it. This is a new place. Like you put your cash in the little tray, they take it, kashikoru marimasha, and then they say how much they took, and then they bring it back, and it's like, okay, here's your change in the tray again, and you take it. I don't know, it's just very charming. You don't get that in America. Mrs. Wilma's got a whole shed for herself, and yet
Fashioned out of an old barrel, the rickety cart cradling a couple of worn-out buckets. What's in the well? A dead body? You're telling me we can't examine the well? Are you kidding me? Alright then. What's this, a fountain? How many afternoons did I spend here washing these folks' clothes, I wonder? Kieferberg's washing well. A statue of a fish stands in its center.
Something from that show, IDK, if people actually do that, but couldn't help it.
I mean, a lot of the things in Soma are actually based in real cooking principles. Like, pretty much every single dish that's made in Soma, you can make in real life by following the same steps. The author did his research, I'll give him that.
The time changes in flights.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That was a little... Fortunately, I only had one time change because Toronto, I didn't realize Toronto's the same time. Oh, hi, Cat! I just noticed her loafing behind me in the back. She knocked over my doll.
Bitch!
Yeah, I didn't realize that Toronto's the same time zone as Boston. It's like as far west as you can possibly get before the time zone changes. So I only had to deal with one time zone change, basically. Spent plenty of time repairing the stable's roof, that's for certain. Hard at work, are you, Elise? As always, Mr. Heinrich. You heard about Eugen's horses, then? Folks are more interested in what happened this morning, Heinrich. What about your horses, Mr. Eugen? Getting a couple of new ones is all. Nothing of great importance. I wouldn't put it like that, lad. Horsepower is essential for your business, isn't it? Merchants can't lift a finger without their horses. That's great news, Mr. Eugen. For Kieferberg, too, I'll be lending a hand with the preparations. Full of promise, aren't we?
Where you're traveling, but you're going back.
Yeah, you're gonna lose out on a whole day going to Japan, but coming back from Japan, it's gonna be like no time passed at all. It's really funky. Despite you being in the air for so long, you land in Boston, and it'll be like only an hour has passed. How did they get their wheat to grow this tall, I wonder? Fully packed in golden, the wheat heads sway gently in the spring breeze. I stacked them so neatly for Mr. Eugen, and look at them now. I guess I don't need to be examining every single thing. That circle of mushrooms looks sus as fuck. This is absolutely going to play a role in something later on, I can tell. Where's that? Oh, that heads over to the windmill, doesn't it? Yeah. We need to go to the windmill. That's where the next creepy, spooky thing happens. Eat the mushroom. I bet we'll eat a mushroom at some point. We basically eat a mushroom every night during the witching hour, it seems like. Say, Mr. Wilhelm? Mr. O'Dial asked me to see about her rosary. Oh, that old hag can't give me a moment of peace! Oh, I suppose. Tell her she can come by my workshop this afternoon, will ya? I'll rustle up her rosary in no time at all. I thought you were making her a new one. In a way, lass. Haven't you heard of repurposing? It'll be the best rosary she's ever seen. Uh-huh. Maybe then she'll stop nagging me.
Any racing games? I've got Advantage one.
Like arcade racers or sim racers, Misa? Because I'm not really a huge fan of sim racers. I can recommend the Forza Horizon games and the Crew Motorsports recently. Forza Horizon I really dig. Granny Hall took me down to the lake once, I remember. Deep into the valleys, Kieferberg Lake spreads out between the hills. What this? Acquired a toy horse. What's that do? Simple wooden toy horse. Its wheels are now loose. Could be sold for some change. Oh, it's just okay. Just simply for selling. All right. It's locked, I suppose. It's not like I can make my own bread. I don't need to get in there. Except, like, this is where the second note pointed to. So...
What is this?
Another hallowed world progressing fire. Beg thou for a sign, a testimony to my plea. May accept this offering, the remnants of thy miracle. Kieferberg welcomes thy blessings, thy guidance. Find proof of our faith up at the peaks, buried within the windmill that once was. Oh, the old windmill, not this windmill. So it's probably talking about that windmill? Is that an old windmill? That looks like an old windmill, probably. Even watching Initial D just makes me watching Initial D to get be able to watch MF Ghost. I haven't watched Initial D yet. I'll probably watch it after finishing MF Ghost, which is the opposite order, which is funny. But I'm already invested in MF Ghost, so I'm not gonna change that anytime soon. I say invested, but I don't know. There's a lot of weird pervy elements in it. It's not even classified as fan. It's just like weirdly perverted in some parts that it doesn't need to be. I don't know why it's like that. Oh, hi Odile. You're right here. Would you look at that? Mr. Wilhelm says he can go by his workshop this afternoon, Mrs. Odile. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, dearie. Old Wilhelm has a way with these kinds of things, doesn't he? I suppose, yes. Grape juice, nice. What's this? It makes me feel at ease, Les. I think it might come in handy. Thank you, I suppose. That's the sanity restoration thing, right? Yeah, okay. I guess I'll use one right now. Yeah, damn, my sanity was... I was in that cave for like 10 seconds, and my sanity is almost half of what it was before. That's insane. Alright, let's go save. Are you watching Overtake as well? I watched the most recent episode for that just now before the stream, and pretty intense! Pretty intense! Kind of stressful. Alright, do we want to get apples or chop some wood? I think we want to chop some wood. We haven't done the wood chopping minigame. Don't be silly, Jacob. You're much too young to handle a hatchet. Can you get us some wood for the hearth, at least? Sure. Your mother's right, Jacob. You're too little. Am not. You're a stubborn lad, that's what you are. Afraid to chop it for them instead. These art pieces, man. Oh, she'll become a powerful ally. So maybe I do want to keep feeding her, even if I don't need the suspicion down. How do I play? Chop it. Chop or kick? Do. So I like kick if it's not a log, I guess. 1, 2. Do. Yeah, I guess because we don't want to chop the animals. Why are you handing me animals, my man? Are you trying to make me commit a crime here? Alright, this is pure reaction. What happens if I chop an animal accidentally? I don't want to find out. We're not here for some animal abuse. Alright, perfect. Those shoes really gave Lisa... They must be made of steel if she can boot an anvil, no problem. Look at that thing fly, man! Boots of steel! Oh, fuck, damn it. Ah! Why you hit me? I guess that's what happens if I were to try to chop an animal. That would come and hit me over the shoulder, probably. Alright, we only made one mistake. It's gotta be an S rank, right? Can you kick an anvil, ninja? Would you be able to get away with that? S rank. You would never. What if you had some boots of steel like Elise does? You win! I didn't know I was competing. I didn't know there's a win or loss rate condition. Elise, how'd you chop all that wood, Elise? Well... I hope this is enough for what you went through, Elise. Why do we have to say her name every single sentence? I took good care of them. What kind of animals did you have on the farm? The usual? Chickens. I know you said sheep at some point. I thought I'd never find you, Elise. Oh, what now, Miffy? It's your...
Anyway.
I don't have food for you, shoo. But Elise, it's your... My what? Your friend. What was that reaction? The lass with the funny hat. She's right outside. That's a great face, Elise.
Hurry it up.
Take me. Oh, I forgot I was still on the English dub. Oh well. Take me to her, Molly, right now. Chicken, goat, sheep, cow, turkey, horse. It's all pretty standard stuff except for the turkey. I didn't expect that. My, you're covered in dirt, lass.
Oh, but
Again, like, why were we hiding her from the villagers? Like, what? Were we that, like, xenophobic to outsiders? Apparently not. She's so funny looking. Look at her silly hat. Oh, this is the first time we see a bunch of the villagers, too. Angelica, don't be rude. Do you know this lass, Lisbeth? Elise said she's from Pimmeldorf. Oh, I'm not from Pimmeldorf. I've never had a... Why, I haven't the faintest idea, Arian. I'm looking for Elise. Have you seen her? Elise? Do you know her? We do happen to know Elise, but how do you know her, lass? Elise said she's adopted. When did you hear about all this, Melly? If you'd please tell me where... Look, Mama, she has a tiny scarecrow. Her hat is kind of scarecrow-like. Oh no, it's on her sleeve. That's cute, actually. Turkeys fly. Yeah, they do fly. It's true. People forget about that. These assholes get up on roofs and tear them up. Same for peacocks. Did you know that peacocks can fly? In my hometown where I grew up, we had wild peacocks. In Southern California. Yeah. Not a place you would expect to find peacocks. But we sure did have them. No one knows where they came from. Because they sure as hell weren't an indigenous, but they'd been in my town for like over 100 years. There's no record whatsoever where the fuck they came from, so it's just a big old mystery. But they're protected.
Frozen Marine.
Oh, you said her name properly there. Elise.
Goodness.
What are you doing here, you? So you do know her, the last Elise? Yes, she's...
Together.
Think, Elise, think. Distant cousin from Bibberdorf. I love that face she makes. Little dot eyes. Why, you don't have cousins, Elise? I do recall old Hall's mother had a sister, but I never met her. Yes, exactly. Rosemarine here is my aunt's granddaughter. It's Rosemarine. Oh, I'm so very pleased to meet you. Why do we have to lie? Again, like, why do we have to lie about where she is? What's so wrong about having travelers come to this village? Like, people were pretty stoked. Like, they were pretty welcoming about her. Anyhow, it's getting quite late. We'd best move along before... Oh, but do tell me, my dear. How long have you known there? How long have you known you'd had a cousin? Yeah, we can tell her the truth on that, at least. This is all very much new to me as well, you see. My, I must say, that's rather strange, Elise. Oh, why did I say that? How did you know to find Elise, lass? Why is it strange? Oh, in truth, I mean, it's not... Oh, but no, I can't. I gotta keep the story straight. If I said the first option, the letters would have made more sense. But if I just found out of her existence on Saturday, then I can't say that. So I have to go with this one then. That's all Rosemary knows when she came about to meet me, right? Yes. Yeah, she never visited, did she?
Yes.
Oh, my auntie was a rather fragile health, you see. I do remember old Hall mentioned her family from Primmeldorf, but... Must have heard it from someone, I'd say. Most certainly! From whom? Old Hall never left Kieferberg after settling down, and if you say her family was rather distant. Oh, this is quite confusing, isn't it? Oh, would you look at the time? I think I know what you mean, Elise. That's all right, you two. We wouldn't want to keep you. It's a pleasure to meet you, Rosa Marine. She's delighted to meet you all. Oh, okay, so could I have possibly gotten more suspicion if I answered really poorly? Like, I think that was a chance for me to get, like, super suspected if I answered too many of them. Dude.
For goodness sake.
Have you completely lost your wits, Rosemarine? I'm sorry, Elise. I knew you had a bird's nest for a brain, but this is too much. Well, you know what you did. I'm sorry, Elise. I didn't mean to. I was chasing after Floke, you see.
Goodness sake.
Rosemarine! Why not let him frolic about? That's what goats do!
Oh, but
He took the laundry I was tending to right out of my hands. I couldn't let him ruin your sheets. Alright, well. Truth is, we made a complete mess of it. I don't even want to think about what Father Hans's reaction.
I'm sorry.
I didn't mean to trouble you. Forget it, Rosemarine. It's alright. I'm telling you, it's fine, Rosemarine. I feel all I've done so far is trouble you. Which isn't a complete lie now, is it? Damn it, please. Yeah, I do enjoy your company, so... Anyhow, we ought to keep our story straight. Maybe if we tell them I came to lend you a hand with the work?
This is it.
That's it, Rosemarine.
All right.
Listen carefully. Your grandmother is Granny Hall's auntie, the one that never came to visit. That makes you my distant cousin of sorts, you see?
Yes.
You came about to meet me, but we could have simply bumped into each other. And you asked me if I knew anyone named Hall.
I'm sorry. I
Don't understand. How does that relate to what I said? Why, you liked Kieferberg so much you wanted to stay and lend a hand. Oh, you're a kind, charitable, loving soul who wants to help with the festival. That'll keep them from asking too many questions, I'd wager. I think that's a great idea, Elise.
All right.
This being said, Rosemarine, you're going home right after nightfall, you hear? I don't want you hanging about these folks too much.
Yes.
All right, Elise.
I did it.
We're making it happen right now, then. Let's go.
Yes.
Ruining sheets. Raising some eyebrows there. Do I have to play the naughty naughty soundboard for you, Ninja? Well, what were the objectives? I totally missed it. Head back to work. Okay. Will it let me play it when I... Nope. Needs me to log in. Of course, this is the time when I would like to use my features. Got anything new to say? So this is your cousin, Elise. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Rosemarine. We were discussing the flower crowns for the festival, Elise. I ought to make one for Rosemarine, too. Oh, I wouldn't want to trouble you. Don't be silly, Rosemarine. We want you to feel welcome. Be done with that scruffy hat of yours, too. I was surprised to find you had a cousin, Elise. Linda and Elizabeth here told me everything just now. I still don't quite understand how she came to be in Kieferberg, however. You see, I've always known I had an auntie named Hall in Kieferberg. I heard at the festival and decided to take my chances, all. That truly is a wonderful lass. Oh, but wasn't old Hall... Oh, would you look at the time? We're so busy! Oh, do enjoy the festival, dearie! You got it, uwu to make up. No, the fuck I do! One day I'll add in that channel point redemption. When I remember to. If I'm gonna uwu, you're gonna have to make me uwu. I gotta study up on how to uwu also, because I don't know how to. Oh, I forgot to check up here before. I doubt there was any up here. Nope, okay. Freaking diagonal. What's up, Leb? Ah, but who's this, Elise? That look on her face means trouble, I can tell. Oh, good day. This is my cousin Rosemarine Lavukin. A cousin. My cousin, yes. She's a distant cousin from Primaldor, related to Granny Hall's auntie, you see. Is my lying that bad? No. Stick to the story, Elise. Keep it together. It's all in your head. I'm here for the festival. It's a pleasure to meet you, Rosemarine. I'm Lavukin. Oh, it's Rosemarine, actually. I fall into the habit of calling her Rosemarine. A habit? Oh, not a habit. I didn't mean to call it. Has Elise shown you about town yet, Rosemarine? Not yet. I only got here on Saturday, and we've been at home, mostly. Saturday. I didn't mean to introduce you to. I have no doubt, Elise. She knows! It's no use, she sees right through me! I spend most of my time here, Rosemarine. You know where to find me. Thank you, Miss Lavukin. Oh, Lavukin is fine. Don't let Elise working too hard, you hear? Very funny, Leb. For how much? Probably like 7,500, I imagine, something like that. I have to look at my prices again, see what they are. Oh, I forgot to look down here if there was anything before. I think I'm kind of over talking to every single villager though, so I'm only gonna talk to some of them. Yeah, you're damn right, it's a lot. Don't want fools redeeming every damn stream. Kill barter. Let's hear. Hold on. What are my current prices right now? Okay, maybe like 5,000. Maybe like 5,000. No, I said 7,500 earlier, Ninja, not 75,000. If that's what you thought I said. It's not that much, but it is enough to put a dent in your savings for the pick your own game reward, isn't it? You can bring her along to help you with tasks and get better. Oh, that's neat. Okay. It'll cost you 3 times each time, but she'll make tasks easier and avoid raising suspicion. 3 bread? What the fuck? That better pay grade better be worth it. I didn't even know you could raise suspicion with them. If you do badly, is that what it means? This bitch, she's not expensive. She's hungry. That means like in a single time segment, I'll chew through 4 bread segments. Yeah, Misa's been around for every single stream for like 2.5 years now. So they have a little bit of a nest egg. Goodness gracious, Elise. There's no need to make such a fuss, Freya. Oh, it's such a pleasure to meet you. My name is Freya. I'm a friend of Elise's here in Kieferberg. Oh, I'm, Rosemarine. What a wonderful name, Rosemarine. It's nice meeting you, Freya. She's my cousin, Freya, from Primaldor. Oh my god, Misa. Holy shitcocks. From Primaldorf? Oh, you simply must come and dance with us. Oh, of course, Freya. Everyone keeps talking about this festival. I'm very much looking forward to it. There is so much to show you. I can't wait. Oh, I know. Why don't you two come have a dinner tonight? Tonight won't work, Freya. She's lending me a hand at home tidying up Granny Hall's old bits and pieces. Oh, that's quite all right. It's such a shame, though. I very much appreciate the invitation, Freya. Of course, you're welcome anytime. Tell me if you need anything, both of you. Yep, like I said. And there was a period of time when Misa had some gift subs also. So they were owning double income. Just like you are now. Thanks to that mystery gifter before. I'm I'm gonna kind of like be skimming through these texts now. Because there's a lot of NPCs every single time segment. And I don't want to miss something important, but I also don't want to get hung up with all the talking. Otherwise, we're going to make any progress in any stream. Now that is a face we've not seen before. Ah, Mr. Gustav, this is my cousin, Rosemarine. It's Rosemarine. A cousin? I had no idea you had family besides Old Hall, Elise. I do recall Old Hall had an aunt someplace near Primeldorf. Welcome to Kieferberg, lass. Hope you'd stay for the festival. Yes, I will. I can't get my old man voice going. I must say, I'm rather taken aback, Elise. I'm not sure which is the right answer here. Because I feel like Elise has definitely lied to them before. But it is a surprise though, because everyone knows that Hall found Elise just in the woods and brought her back one time. So yeah, it would be a surprise. Yeah, I have no idea which is the right option here. I'm leaning towards this one. They're both pretty shitty. Especially because, like, we'd be lying about lying here. Oh. So the yawning begins again. I'm not sure. I think I'll go with this one. Rosemarine's a distant cousin. That's all there is to it. Old Hall never spoke of her extended family, in fact. My grandmother was rather... You're more than welcome in Kieferberg, lass. Don't be so naive, lad. And you shouldn't be such a pain in people's. Why don't we leave it at that, folks? Your cousin's just arrived, Elise. Why don't you show her around town? That's what I'm doing. The lass truly is her cousin, Gustav. Oh, I'll throw you in the well, you... That will be enough, Elise. It was a pleasure meeting you both. Suspicion up! God damn it! Okay, well, this is the first time I'm at 2 suspicion units. I gotta get that suspicion down. Damn it, so it's not that surprising. But it is surprising. It is surprising. Like, the fact that Elise would suddenly say she has a family member when she was found as an orphan in the woods. You're making a bigger deal out of this than you ought to, old Odile. What now? Odile here has caught wind of your cousin, Elise. Haven't you heard from Primeldorf, lass? Yes, from a nearby village, in truth. And she's the granddaughter of Granny Hall's auntie, Mrs. Odile. You've heard of her, I'm certain. I suppose. Old Hall did spend quite some time in Primeldorf, from what I recall. That's what I've been trying to tell you. I must say, I'm still trying to figure out exactly how you two met, Elise. We met by chance. But that's quite different from what you... Rosemarine's granny told her about me long ago, you see. Yes, I came here in hopes of finding my relatives. We bumped into each other by the crossroads last Saturday. She asked me if I knew someone named Hall. I mean, that's half true. Now that's a story worth telling, lass. I see. Did you hear that, Odile? There's no need to fret. All right, well, welcome to Kieferberg, I suppose. Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. Oh God, I just yanked my speaker cord accidentally. It's a pleasure to meet you. She came all the way from Primeldorf. Primeldorf? That's a long way from here. Ah, truly. I was thinking of asking you to collect me some eggs, Elise. Give me a moment.
What? Nisa, you have 191,649 points. And thousands, the shortcut for 1,000 is K. I'm confused what you're confused about.
Oh, the cat's down, I just realized that. Anyone here? Doesn't seem like it.
Like, they just took off the last 2 digits because they're not going to say 196.649K. That's just saying the whole number out loud at that point, basically. You forgot what you were lost about. Okay. Mood.
Oh, that's right. I have something to sell now. I wonder how much that wooden horse sells for. Anything to say, Wilma? Only 10. Oh well, it's something. Goodbye, Vismelma. Alright, let's go buy some bread, fill up our tummy, and then we'll see how worth it is. How worth it is to bring Rose and Marine along for the ride on jobs. Oh, actually first though, we want to go check out the windmill. Let's go do that. There'll be a save point along the way.
190K.6. That would be very unnecessarily confusing.
The music in this game does slap. It is extremely catchy. Very, very catchy. Dude, see ya, Granny. I imagine, like, especially when things start getting like the slight chanting, the little like ha 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 ha. It's gonna get real creepy when it needs to get creepy, I'm sure. Let's eat some bread. Man, this village has a lot of animals just laying about. The load screens are too fast. I can't read what they're saying. Alright, let's go to the old lookout point. Because if what we find there is anything similar to what we found in the first one, I'm probably gonna die a few times. Wait, can't we even go there with Leb in tow with us? Because technically we would be bringing her into whatever hellscape we're investigating. The windmill that once was. This is it, surely, but I can't move this out of the way. Maybe I should come back some other day. Oh, okay. Time locked. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted. It would be really nice if I could fast travel from the map. Yeah, it doesn't seem like that's an option, unfortunately. Alright, let's go play Kiss the Rat, I guess? Will I get paid for that? Will I get paid for playing with the children? Or will it make suspicion go down? I guess either one is good right now. Otsukare-sama, itadakimasu. I did not say itadakimasu nearly as many times as I should have while I was in Japan. I kept forgetting every time. I had the proper opportunity to be full weeb. It's not even weeb, it's just the proper thing to do, and I just didn't do it. I only said it like a handful of times while I was there. I said kanpai. I said kanpai more than I did itadakimasu, I'm pretty sure. Namabiru totsu kudasai. Namabiru ippon. I was the only one in my friend group that got beers. Nama. 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 Nama means fresh. Basically means draft beer. Yeah. No, I wasn't getting 7 beers every meal. I ain't that kind of a drunkard. So you weren't lying, Melly. I told you. I know what I saw. What did you tell these two, Melissa? Maybe it's best we don't annoy her, Elise. Oh, so you shush it, Rosemarine. Oh, you won't... Oh, won't you and your cousin play Kiss the Rat with us, Elise? Alright, let's give it a shot. Hopefully you pay me afterwards. We can play with you, I suppose. Oh, a game? You stay close to me, Rosemarine. I'll go call Groon. I don't want that stinky rat anywhere near me. Good face. Kiss the rat! God, these arcade mini games are just so charming. Blue pass, yellow pass. Okay, I don't know what that means. Is this another sorting minigame? One, go! So depending on the color, all right. I was gonna say it's not bad, but now it's getting bad. Oh god. Oh god, it's so fast. Damn it! Almost was a perfect round. Okay. This is cursed. We're just hitting a rat thing back and forth at each other. What the fuck? How'd I mess it up? Come on. Oh my god, I'm gonna redo this. I'm gonna spend the 5 tater tots to redo this. Unless it's already, damn it. Oh, she helped me out, nice. Damn it! Unless this is already an S rank, which I doubt it is. How did these kids not fumble a single hit? Kids are OP, man. B, now we're redoing that. Yeah, we're redoing that. Redo. I can do better. I almost had a perfect first round, then I just like fumbled it left and right on the second round. What is this game? Did you play this game when you were children? Just hit a ragdoll rat doll back and forth each other with sticks? Is that something? Did I miss out on a childhood pastime unknowingly? Cool. Cool. Okay, perfect first round. It was fun. Damn, I missed out. I didn't have a childhood apparently. One, go. I just love how the way that countdown speaks. Alright, I've already beat my score from the first one. Oh my god, it's so fast. It's getting fast. Oh. Perfect round that time. Alright, is there an SS rank? S rank, okay. So there's not S. So S is the highest rank you can get. Alrighty, there we go. Alright, definitely not continuing this time. You win! That time it was a competition. You did it! You did it! You're a little too excited about this, don't you think? Thank you for playing with us, Elise. Okay, cool. I'm surprised the kids pay us for playing with them, but I'll take it. Oh, how much do we get? we got... I was at 55 before this, right? I think. So... I just got 60? 60 tater tots? Yeah, I'm not sure if that's... Why, yes, he did. Thank you, Jacob. You should come play with us again, Rose and Marine. Oh, I'd be glad to. Yeah, so I don't think that was worth it then. Because if she's about to take 3 extra bread segments from me, on top of the one, like I'm gonna have to pay up 40 tater tots to buy the bread that she's gonna take up. So I just made a net gain of 20 here, as opposed to like the net gain of 40 I would have made on my own. So yeah, it's definitely not worth it to use Rosemary. Like the only thing she's useful is like as a safety net. But if you just get good at the video game, you don't need the safety net. Wait, but she didn't take the food. It's best you head home now, Rosemary. Folks have had enough of you for one day. Oh, it was so much fun, Elise. If you say so. I'll see you at home then.
What if we learn cooking skill and mass produce and profit? I bet there's a cooking minigame.
Oh, we have 3 dates to choose from now. Uh-oh. I didn't realize they're all at the same time. Uh-oh, Raggy. We'll probably do Freya since we haven't gone on a date with her yet. Yeah, I have a feeling this is the kind of game where you don't want to spread out your attention between all of them. I think like if you don't max out one of them, you're going to regret it. It seems like is the feeling I get. Oh, is that the icon for Molly, whatever her name was? I don't see her on the map here. But she's probably wanting her pretzel. And I'll give it to her because I do need to get my suspicion down a bit. Summer child would do you no good anyhow. She told me I was born a few weeks after the summer solstice. How are you to know when you were born? Granny Hall ought to have known, Mrs. Lorelei. You were adopted, to be fair, but... Oh, but weren't you brought here as a baby? She was, so I suppose old Hall couldn't have been wrong. I can't say it's very polite of you to be discussing such things. I'm sorry, Elise. I was asking them about the townsfolk. With my baby coming and everything. My, you always take everything so seriously, Elise. I mean, look at that. She's definitely got a resting bitch face. What do you want, Yoken? Oh boy, it's Odile and Yoken together. That's a recipe for disaster. Oh, that windstorm was a dreadful thing. We've moved past that now. I see we're still blabbering on about that windstorm. Tell me about it, Elise. You two ought to take this very seriously. Old Steven warned us, on his deathbed no less. That's why we can't trust his word, old Yoken. Old Stefan passed too early, that's what. Yeah, let him rest. Let the old man rest. What was it he said that was so important anyhow? Nonsense, Elise, that's what. You foolish folks will never learn. It's only natural you don't know, Elise. You were young. Old Stephen warned us of the arrival of the witch, no less. That Kieferberg would undergo many trials, that we would all... Oh, for goodness sake. You're starting to sound like Elise, Marlin. What's that supposed to mean, you... It's best we walk away, alas. These old folks will never learn. Cool, suspicion down. Wow, at least really has Millie on her mind, whatever her name was. Now I don't even know what her name is. You can't bestraying yourself like that, Marielle. Okay. Gonna skip through that a little bit. Hot chocolate time. I want some hot chocolate. Where's my cup of hot chocolate? I wonder if the old windmill is open now. If it'll just magically be open, or if we have to do something to open it. It's the good shit, Godiva. Oh, Godiva hot chocolate. Oh, baby. Now that I think about it, I don't remember the last time I had a cup of hot chocolate. Oh, this is how we find her. We just see her peeking around corners.
Puppy.
It's you! I like that sound effect she makes. It's pretzel time, Elise!
Goodness.
Oh, spare me, Maggie. I've waited all day, Elise. You promised me a pretzel. I promised you no such thing.
Oh, but
Then, I mean, like, everyone knows that Rosamarine's here. You got no dirt on us now, girly. You got no dirt on us, girly pop. Good luck with that, Mindy. I've already introduced her to everyone myself. Yeah, exactly. Oh, my poor beggar cousin Rosemarine. They fell right for it. Every single... Oh, okay, that's good. She knows that's not true, at least. She's not your cousin? Elise. Elise. Well, now she's got the dirt, then. Golly, Elise, even I fell for it. No, you got it all wrong. What I meant was... I'd best go let all those folks know, huh? Oh, if only you'd give me a pretzel. You keep your wretched mouth shut, Mindy, or else. Dare tell a soul about any of this, and you're good as dead.
oh, boil.
That's what I thought. Oh, and it's fresh too. Oh no, I've had this for like 3 days. You're so generous, Elise. Are we clear, Murphy? As long as you give me some grape juice tomorrow,
Puppy.
so I can drown you in it. Got it. I keep some aside for her tomorrow. Those interactions are gonna be really fun, actually. I'm gonna look forward to those, even if she's bleeding me dry. Yeah, if I was playing this on my own, I would enjoy talking to every single person, but having to talk to every person and voice it out loud, it slows things down and is kind of tiring. Not yet. No, I haven't. Her goats have fallen ill, you see. She stopped by earlier to take back the cheese I got from her. Said it's best we don't eat. Excuse me. I see. Lord knows what's wrong with her goats. That's a good problem to have, lad. Is everything all right, Mr. Gusoff? Yugen here will have his hands tied with business all week. It's a matter of time and when we're gonna do it, truth be told. Horses will need some rest, that's for certain. For all we know, we might have to pull those carts ourselves. I best make certain I keep myself busy tomorrow then. You'd need to feed up a lot more on pig roast before you'd be carrying even a single log, Elise. He's right, Elise. You ought to make sure you're keeping yourself healthy. I'm stronger than I look, Mr. Yugen. Old age doesn't wait for anyone, Elise. Eat plenty, and don't work yourself to the ground, you hear? I like how her hair switches back and forth in the when you're walking up and down. I assume Leb is in the chapel. Yep. No one else in here. Oh, not turning on my lantern will in dark places will drain my sanity, I bet. That's what was happening. But I bet because I was still in tutorial mode, like it wasn't draining my sanity back then. But for now on, if I don't have a lantern lit in the dark areas, it's gonna drain. I see. Folks need some peace of mind, lass. Nope, not gonna help you. Alright, I guess I'll buy another pretzel just to have on hand. I'm gonna break my nice even... Some pretzels, maybe? I mean, I just bought a pretzel. Let's go just check on that windmill. If it's not open now, then I bet... Where did we meet? Where did we meet Freya at? That's all I wanted. Freya, but oh, the water well. That's right. Way on the opposite side of the map. Oh, go here. Alright, let's see. It just magically opens up. Nope, it doesn't. Okay. Let's go say hi to Freya then. Man, I wanted some hot chocolate now. Lil, go make me some hot chocolate. She says no. Ungrateful feline. It's funny, so my friend, that... One second. So I have a friend that looks after my cat whenever I'm away. She's been my cat sitter pretty much almost every time I've had to leave the country and needed to leave her with someone. And so she's looked after Lil like, I don't know, 4 times now or something. But this past time with the trip to Japan, it was definitely the longest she's ever looked after her in a single period of time. It was 2.5 weeks that she had her with, which is like long enough to get used to having the presence of a cat around. And so after I took her back, she actually went and adopted her own cat. She got her own cat on Sunday. Its name is Patches, because she was like, yeah, I actually do want my own cat now. And she wasted no time in doing so. I'm like, that's right. That's right. Everyone's better with a cat in their life. Ugly, ugly. Oh. Gay lesbian date time. There she is.
Oh, it's wonderful.
They're wonderful. They suit me rather well, don't they? Chocolate is bad for cats. I never said I was giving it to Lil. I asked Lil to make it for me. The servants of a castle don't eat the food that they prepare for their master. Your legs are so long. It's like they were made for it's like you were made for those shoes. Or the shoes were made for you, maybe? You're exaggerating, Freya. Why does it sound like that we're back to the Japanese dub now? Nothing of the sort, Elise. You're so elegant. Huh? I always thought you were so graceful, even when we were younger. And this also means that, like, all the date events, like, for each day are unique, it seems like. It's not like they advance depending on, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, every single day it's a different set of dates, so if you don't see a date, then you just miss it entirely. Freya. Oh. I'm more of a farmland lass, you see. Made to chop wood and draw water from the well. I wouldn't put it like that, Freya. You're different, Elise. You're so confident and poised. Not one of those folks would ever agree with you, Freya. You always know when to stand your ground and what to say, which is what gets me in trouble to begin with. I can't help but admire the way you carry yourself, Elise.
Freya.
You're truly... How I wish I were as brave as you are. Huh? I could never talk back to Mrs. Velma, or to anyone else for that matter. You are a little too forgiving, that's true. That's why they keep praising me left and right, I suppose. What's keeping you from speaking your mind, Freya? Oh, I'm too much of a chicken for that, Elise. That's pretty extreme to say. Like, I don't think you'll never change is the right option, but like, just saying, are you out of your mind seems a little aggressive. Again, neither of these seem really good. I guess she was asking to be more aggressive, yeah, so we can be aggressive with her.
This is ridiculous!
What? That was such an outburst. Look how shocked she is. Who's to tell you what you can or cannot do? Okay, this is what we're going for, okay. It's not as though I can simply start. Only it truly is that simple, Freya.
Please.
You're so capable and gifted. I know how much you love this town, but even you have to admit all it does is hold folks back. I know, Elise, yet I can't seem to get to the bottom of it. Kieferberg is my home, after all. It's not as though you can't build a home someplace else, Freya.
I know.
This is where my father is, where you are. It's where my memories of my mother are, too.
Freya.
I've thought about Primeldorf, or even going beyond that, but I must say I'm glad to be here in this moment. Right where I am.
Elise.
With you and Kieferberg. And they blush. And then they kiss. You do make it more bearable, I suppose. Kieferberg wouldn't be the same to me without you, if I'm honest.
Freya.
You're truly capable and gifted? I heard you the first time, Elise. Why, you? Say, I'll be home all afternoon tomorrow. I'll be there. Will I? Heartbeats acquired. Again, I don't know if like the choices I make during those sequences actually matter or not. It's so cold in my apartment. Why isn't the heater on? Damn it. Damn, you just stayed out. Oh, it's real dark. Oh, lass. To think I would be surrounded by demons on my deathbed. Your deathbed? Why is Elise not freaked out by this ghost that just popped out of the well? Yeah. This is why we couldn't examine the well earlier. That faithful evening, I was taken to his dwelling under the pretense of glory. What do you mean? His blessing, his blissful word. You oughtn't believe any of it. I mean, that's the second golden girl that's told me not to believe the... Oh, Walpurga oil, that's really good. Not to believe that his word. Oh, that was not good for my sanity, apparently. Alright, let's go somewhere where there's light. Okay, so... Oh no, the village is lit up. Yeah, I don't see my sanity dragging, so it should be fine. I can afford to buy some new matches, though, just in case. Vilma, help me! Give me a hug, I'm scared. I'm scared, wait. Oh yeah, they only cost one each. Yeah, we can buy like a bunch of those. Go ahead and buy 10. Actually, let's buy 2 more just to like round out the number. That's gonna bother me otherwise. Yeah, you're making use of those emotes. God, it's so cold. My arms are so chilly. Oh, I automatically brought my lantern now. Did that use... No, it didn't. Weird. Okay, I'm confused. Wait, did my... Oh yeah, my sanity tanked! My sanity took a nosedive after talking to that ghost. I need to buy some more grape oil then. Grape juice. Look at that smile. Goodbye, Miss Velma. It gives you points, really? I didn't know that. Like, there's a little bonus that you can click on that you can get points that way. I didn't know, like, chatting gives you channel points also. Alright, let's use some gorape juice. Eat some bread. Actually, hold on. Maybe Levukin might be giving me, like, I don't know, a Levukin at the bakery. Anything here? Sometimes when I comment, it gives me a plus. Huh. I never noticed that in other channels. Misa's never noticed that in the 3 years they've been watching me either. Oh, I didn't know I could jump down that. Can't jump down that though. Back alleys are lit. Yeah, everyone's home. No one stays out and about during night, which is smart. Look how creepy it is out here, man. We gotta walk through the woods to go home? Man. Oh, here's some crazies out and about. On our way home, Elise? Quite late, I'm aware. Our fellas are out on patrol for a reason, lass. I'm still not certain it's for a good reason, if I'm honest. Me too, Mr. Gustav. I must say I don't quite see the use of it. Gustav here just doesn't want to make the rounds, I think. I'd say getting a good night's sleep would do us all better, is all. Old Jokin's preaching does more harm than good. You could be right for all we know. I struggle to fear something I haven't yet seen, Wilhelm. Truly, there's no such thing as a witch. My only comfort is knowing you'll keep Freya well rested. You too, Elise. You and your cousin can sleep comfortably tonight. Am I in the church?
Falsely associating the plus, only watching, following, and rate.
Wait, what? Raids? Like if you join in a raid or if you... I'm not familiar with the raid part either. No one here? I guess I should... I know I can raid people, but I didn't know that that gives my viewers... Oh, I thought this was someone passed out there. I didn't know that gave my viewers more points if they joined in on it. I've raided other people sparsely in the past before. Levukin really does look pretty in the moonlight there. Don't you start, Levukin. I am not explaining myself again. My lips are sealed. You can stand there looking at me all you want. She's a rather sweet lass, I must say. Levukin. I know you, Elise. She's my cousin. There's nothing more to it. Oh, could you say that again? She's, you know. No, I don't know, Elise. That's why I'm asking. Man, she's got you by the balls, Elise. Now that we got that out of the way, won't you tell me who she is? She says she's a traveler. I found her hiding in my granary on Saturday. A traveler? I'm not convinced either, Leb, but I felt sorry for the poor lass. She says she'll be leaving right after the festival, so it's only temporary. What does she come here to do? She won't tell me much herself. I had no intention of bringing her to Kieferberg, but she graced us with her presence, I suppose. I had to think of something right there and then. Elise. I shouldn't be housing a stranger, let alone put myself in harm's way for her, but I understand, Elise. Oh, Leb. I also understand what you're telling me is a half-truth at best. Here's your bread. You'll let me know if you need more, won't you? I need all... I could... Oh, 2 pieces of bread. Okay, I could still use more, though. I trust you all the same, Elise. You don't have to help me, Leb. You know that. Yet here I am. Look at me, Elise. I do trust you. I need you to know that. Alright, so far Leb is like pushing pretty hard for best girl spot. I think I'm gonna focus on maxing her out. So far, it's Lev, Freya, and Rosa Marine. Stay out of trouble now. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, now that I've gone on dates with all three, it's Lev's definitely, because she doesn't take your bullshit. She shoots it right back. Freya's got some personality, but she's still kind of demure, like we just saw before. Like she just kind of like rolls with the punches. And Rosa Marine just is a doormat. Like you just walk all over her. Ooh, there's like a northern star up there. Alright, let's save. What if I went in the cave during nighttime? That would have been extra unfortunate. Evening, the crossroads. Might as well check if the windmill is open while we're passing by. I really like this part of the walk here during nighttime. Yeah, same. I really sure do wish my heater would turn on, Mr. Landlord. Sure would be nice. Nope, it's not open yet. What if I just like steal my cat and lay her across my lap? I've done that sometimes while I'm watching anime. I'll just like steal her. It's like, okay, you're now lap cat for the rest of this episode. I need your warmth. Those nasty, nasty pustules. Assume ball position. Yep. She's not a lap cat because I force her to be a lap cat. Ah, there you are, Elise. It's quite late, isn't it?
For goodness sake.
Spare me the earful, Rosemarine. What's there to sweep out here after nightfall anyhow?
I'm sorry.
I was keeping myself busy until he came home is all. And Floke here was amusing himself chasing after the broom.
Look.
Weren't you? Oh, now you're saying Flock? You said Floke the first time. Okay, whatever.
Oh.
What's for supper then?
Yes.
Oh, I made grape soup. Ew. Soup? That's just called grape juice. Girly Pop, that's just called grape juice. Grape juice. Figured we could both use something. That's not hearty either. Yeah, girls one screw short of a full machine here. Yeah, I said girly pop, what about it? That's not even the first time I said girly pop. I said it earlier this stream also. We have eggs! What about the eggs? What about...
Of course.
I cooked those too. I thought we could toast some of yesterday's bread to have with them. Oh, thank goodness.
I'm sorry.
Did I do something wrong? Oh, Genshin character says that? Who says that? Probably a character I'm not familiar with. Eggy toast ought to be enough for today, I suppose. Let's head inside, Rosemarine. What? It's nothing.
Oh, but
Please, wait. Oh, child says it? I wouldn't expect that. And like the Bishonen voice, girly pop. Girly pop, you got a lot, but you got, what business you have being here, girly pop? I don't think you understand the situation you find yourself in, girly pop. I don't know what child's voice is in English, honestly. He sounds like he'd have like a Bishonen voice. I guess he wouldn't have a husky Bishonen voice, though. Could have been worse, that's for certain. Anything tastes good when you're hungry, I find. I suppose today went well, all things considered. I best keep an eye on her, lest those folks...
sorry.
Say, Elise, I've been meaning to ask you something. Those shoes you found this morning.
Now that you mention
What
it,
about them? You still haven't told me much about them. I've seen them before in my dreams a long time ago. I like the just silent crunch of the stale bread In your dreams?
I'm sorry,
Elise, is there something you're not telling me? I don't know where to start, Rosemarine. I've been avoiding thinking about it, but this morning in Kieferberg,
It's fate, Elise.
Our fates, Elise. They're finally starting to align. Why'd you interrupt her? She was just about to tell you what you were asking. Oh, never mind.
Rosemarine.
I saw an old hag, Rosemarine. She says Rosemarine in her voice, but she doesn't say it in the text. She told me about this patron saint in the woods. That he grants folks his wishes if they bring him gifts. So it's true after all. Don't like that. You've heard about all this before? Carry on, carry on. She said I must bring him 3 gifts. The tender flesh, sweetest nectar, and good company. Oh, Elise, that's wonderful! It is. What else did she say? Did she mention your fate?
For goodness sake!
You're scaring me with all this nonsense. Oh, there's nothing to be afraid of, Elise. How do you know about all this? It's been Yuri from the very start. It's an old folktale my granny used to tell me. This is the first time we're hearing about your granny. A folktale? Carry on now. What else did she say? She mentioned finding a dwelling in the woods. That he will grant my wish if I bring him the 3 gifts from these testaments. You told her your wish, didn't you? I did, but it's nothing out of the ordinary. It's... Don't tell me. You can't tell other folks about your wish, Elise.
Out with it!
Rosemarine, you have to tell me what's going on.
Oh,
All I know is what my granny told me, but I can tell you all about it, Elise. I can help you.
Rosemarine.
I need to think about this. I'll be here tidying up. You can ask me anything you'd like. All right. You don't have to look so frightened, Elise. This is all very overwhelming is all. Oh, Elise, isn't fate such a wonderful thing? Enough of that, Rosemarine. What are these testaments and gifts? Ah, of course. In order to meet him, you're going to have to gather the testaments to your resolve. These are tools and ingredients you'll have to use when crafting the gifts. It's common courtesy to bring your host nice gifts when visiting, isn't it? Uh-huh. There's also the trials, but I can tell you all about his folktale later. Alright then. For now I want to know... I don't quite like the sound of it, but... Oh, you're the one making it sound bad, Elise. The tender flesh of a young maiden. The tender flesh represents your body, the vessel for your soul, so to speak. A representation of my own flesh, then. All that matters is that it carries a part of your mortal body. Huh? It's nothing to be afraid of, Elise. It can be a nail clipping or a strand of hair. What's important is the connection between you and the symbolic vessel. A symbolic vessel? A lot of Elise's text is just her repeating questioningly what she just heard in a sentence. Like, that's half of her speech, I feel like. It's not as though I don't have an idea, but I don't quite like it. It represents your vitality, Elise. Your essence. You don't mean... All that matters is that it carries a part of your mortal body. A part of my mortal body, huh? I know what you're thinking, Elise. That could be it if that's what you're inclined to bring him, but... What is it, Rosemarine? These are meant to as proof of your resolve, first and foremost. It's your determination that's most important, Elise. Huh. Rosemarine, what is the good company? I don't know what to think of this one. Yeah, seriously. That's what they do in Japanese. They just repeat what they just heard, questioningly. But that's not quite what we do in English. But the thing is, like, that's what a lot of translators do when they localize Japanese text, is they end up just repeating back the words. And if it happens a lot like it's happening here, it starts to feel extremely unnatural. We tend to forget, but we don't just repeat back words questioningly in English. Not often, at least. Not for every single thing, at least. We often say like, what do you mean? Or like, what is that? Like, or... Yeah, usually like, what do you mean? Or I don't understand. Or that doesn't make sense. You should meet him when your soul is at its most... Okay, then. This is sounding more sus and sus by the second. At its again, here we go again! It's like every other line! Granny used to say good company brings one's innermost self to light. One's true face, in other words. Yeah, that's where the sweet nectar is, on the messed up sheets. Rosemarine, I'm not sure I understand. Oh, I didn't know that. When's the new episodes come out? Why, it's love, Elise. Love? Love reveals all, wouldn't you say? I suppose. I need time to think. I still can't wrap my head around this nonsense, Rosemarine. That's all right, Elise. I'll be here if you have any more questions. I think I need a moment. Bringing him gifts made out of testaments? I'm supposed to find these somewhere? But where? Are you talking about the testaments? Because the gifts themselves seem pretty straightforward. Go to bed, young child. What if I don't want to go to bed? Is this tanking my... Oh, there's another glowy glow right here. Just another girl with a wish. This is like straight out of Monaco with these ones right here. Doesn't everyone have a wish or two? Not at all. Not all that meet him do. I was once what you'd call the good company, despite these red shoes. The object of her affections, I suppose. What are you talking about? I was forsaken in his den by the one I loved. Whoever you bring to keep him company, bear in mind this will be their fate. Yeah, again, why would... Like, this is the third ghost that we said, don't go to him. It's bad news bears, yo. It's a bad idea. Capital B-A-D, bad. The good company. This is what I was saying. It's like Infinity War with Thanos and having to throw off her daughter over the edge. Anything in the granary? There's the darkness encroaching again. "48 days. Okay. Did they disappear like dust? I don't know. We can find out. I wouldn't take live chart at face value, Misa. I would believe you if you could find like an article source somewhere. But live chart's not an end all be all. That's like quoting Wikipedia, kind of. We should save. Before we commence the witching hour. Doo-doo. Are we not going to question why Rosemarine knows all this? Elise? What is it, Rosemarine? I still haven't told you much about myself. Thank you, but I'll be outside in the granary if you want to talk more. I'll think about her, Rosemarine. Oh, well. I just went there. Well, I do want to talk more, actually, in fact. That is what I want to do. I want to know how the fuck you know about all this. And why you seem so enthusiastic about it. Because I definitely ain't feeling it. Wait, she said inside the granary. Oh wait, there she is. Okay, just kind of hid it. I knew you'd come about, Elise. You seem to know everything, don't you? Not at all, but feel free to ask me anything you'd like. All right, well. Yeah, who are you? You haven't told me enough about yourself. Well, how to say? I'm a strong believer in fate. Yeah, we can tell. Fate, you say. I've dreamed about you, about Kieferberg, your home, your shoes. Ever since I was born, I've known my fate was with you, Elise. I don't understand, Rosemary. Those dreams were premonitions, I'm certain. They stopped the night I reached Kieferberg, which can only mean that I'm currently living out my own fate, by your side, Elise. I find that very difficult to believe, Rosemary. I know it all sounds very strange, but my granny taught me everything I know, you see. About nature, about the cosmos, faith, about the woodland.
Are you going to tell us who your granny is? She seems pretty important here.
She told me all sorts of tales from the past.
December 25th. Okay, there we go. Christmas, interesting.
About our community, about its origins, and our patroness Valpurga. Rosemary, that's rather... Isn't it such a coincidence both our patronesses have the same name?
Okay.
It has to be fate, Elise. I'm not too sure about that. You see, some things had yet to make sense to me until recently. I didn't understand my own dreams for a long, long time. Or why I could sense, see, and feel things unspoken. Why folks called us foul names, or why Granny preferred to sleep under the stars most nights. Yet it all fell into place, Elise, as she told me it would. Fate will guide you if you let it. All you have to do is trust your instincts.
I suppose. Can you tell us about him?
You said your granny used to tell you about this folktale. He's a patron saint, Elise. He grants folks his wishes for a heavy price.
At least you're admitting it's heavy.
He whose name has been lost to time is a benevolent entity.
It doesn't seem benevolent if he's asking for a heavy price.
It said he can grant folks wishes they show him their resolve. Firstly, you ought to acknowledge his invitation to meet him.
The shoes, I suppose.
That's the only explanation. If you do, he will then welcome you to his trials.
Trials?
If you do clear
Oh, those must be the witching hours in the middle of the nights.
If you do clear them and show him your resolve by doing so, he will give you a testament.
Alright.
You will then have to use the testament to craft him gifts. And go out into the woods, gifts in hand, on the night of a full moon to summon him.
Sounds an awful lot like a cautionary tale.
Oh, but we're now finding out it's more than that, aren't we?
I suppose. I'll have to find out for myself whether that's true or not. Alright, time for bedtime. Time for the witching hour. Go save again. My god, it's so cold in here! It gets colder by the second! Why isn't the heater on, man? Time to migrate to bed. One day I'll have a bedtime stream. Why'd you almost close the Twitch page? I was boring you that badly, Misa? Gifts, huh? I'd best go to bed. I'll make sense of all this tomorrow. I can't remember. Did Elise remember what happened in her dream when she woke up? This recent morning?
For goodness sake!
I can't sleep! I can't stop thinking about all this nonsense!
That's fair. Oh, such a pretty art. There's that pointed nose again.
Everything that old hag told me. About the testaments, the gifts, about him. What Rosemary told me too. I find it hard to believe, but maybe it's true.
What about the stuff all the ghosts have been telling you about not to do this?
If I do gather these testaments, if I do find my way to him, maybe I can finally leave this wretched town and live the life I've meant to live.
Now that you mention it...
Start anew, someplace far, far away. This could very well be my chance for happiness.
Let's go!
I had at least... No! We don't! I can stop this right now by stopping this game. I have to go to the woodland and find out. Right now. I mean, does it have to be at night? Could we maybe go during the day? When it's not spooky darkness outside that will drain our sanity? No? Okay, fine then. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Save again. Witch hour. There goes the darkness. Thus it encroaches. You shut your mouth, Misa. Yeah, I don't see it draining that Soul Eater moon, man. Is it draining my sanity? I can't tell. Because I already lost a bunch of sanity talking to those ghosts, so I'm not sure if it's draining further on top of that. I feel like it would be showing the meter if it was going down. Oh yeah, there's a save point right here. Yeah, I don't think it's going down. At least the cute birds don't become demented. If even the cute save birds became demented at nighttime, I would be sad. Spooky, spooky, scary, scary, spooky, spooky, scary, scary. Let's see if what that old hag said is true.
Keep it together, Elise.
I have to at least give it a try. I mean, will you even be able to see him? Without... Whoa. Why are you not freaked out by this? I ought to find him. I ought to be brave. It sounded like you can't find him unless you have all the gifts, though. Like, it sounded like you needed the gifts to summon him. This is straight out of Madoka now. This is straight up a witch's labyrinth for Madoka. Oh yes, creepy butterflies. We sure do love those.
What is this?
Oh, now you're freaked out? I'd best be careful. This could be dangerous. Yeah, why did we come here, Elise? Find the secret in the woods. Oh, here we go. Some new music. Okay, that hurts me. Okay, alright, 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 you made your point! Alright, you've made your point! You've made your point! Well, I'm just gonna die now, I guess. Oh. Oh, that's cool. So you get unique game over screens for depending on the death. Okay, so don't touch the butterflies. Duly noted. This is why we saved right here. Curiosity killed. Yeah, that is indeed the saying, Misa. Alright. Although I can't tell, like, if I would have... I can't tell if I was supposed to be able to get away from those butterflies or not. Or if I'm just about, like, if it's just really basically guaranteed death if I touch them. I don't like that hand sticking out there. A candle holder? What is such a thing doing so deep in the woods? These moths aren't going anywhere, are they? Oh, they're moths. They're not even... They're not even butterflies. Never mind then. Ointment. Okay. That just heals me, right? Yeah, that just heals me. So yeah, I guess I have to trigger those butterflies. Nope. Nope. No hand. Nope. No grabby grabby. Deal with these moths somehow. Can I light this candle, I wonder? It's already lit though, isn't it? Do you want me to use a match? Doesn't seem to be working. What if I use a lantern here? Like, this is what I should be using here. Then what? Like, it looks lit to me. Well, I just wasted a match then there. Yeah, I don't see anything. There's something we can examine here, apparently. There we go. Nope, that's just the thingy there. Okay. Anything back here? No. Anything here? Nope. Yeah, I guess we have to examine... Alright, now we just run around. We kite them? Oh, it's moths to the flame! Oh! Okay. That's what you need to do. Just got their attention, I suppose. I guess I just barely missed it the first time I did it. I better be careful moving forward. What in the... Have you met the witch? She's so very eager to meet you again, would you believe? The witch, you say? Your paths are bound to cross before long, but... I have my doubts you'll last long in the Black Wilderness. Wait! What in the Lord's name? There goes my sanity. At least didn't like that. Moth-eaten and frayed, an old dress rests in its blood-soaked grave. Go away, grabby hand. Oh, matches, nice. So we don't even give it a save point or anything? Because are we gonna have to do that kind of like moth thing multiple times? How do I... Get up. Do I just need to scare away all the moths? Can I jump over that? Evidently no. How do I get over there? Oh, I jumped down here, I see, okay. How come these moths, when they're alone, aren't aggressive? I need to be able to jump down there in order to get to that. that ghost there, I believe. I don't know how to get rid of that rock. Oh, no, I go... Oh, I see, okay. Oh, this is kind of like a maze-ish sort of thing. Mushroom? We are gonna eat mushrooms! What to do? I just didn't think in this context. Big red cat mushroom. Its toxicity is said to rejuve... That's not how toxicity works. I'm pretty sure. I don't think something toxic rejuvenates the body. I think I will save that as a last resort. Yeah, now we want to go down. Want to go down here? Yep, and get this flower. Take heed! She's taking advantage of you. Who is? That creature! She goes hungry. It's you she wants. Your flesh. The witch? Don't allow her to interfere with your wish. How could she interfere exactly? Wait! Her interference, she says. Are they talking about Rosemarine? Fancy kerchief. Okay, I think now is the time that we might want to use some Walpurga. We'll wait until it's lower because I don't know like how many units down I am right now because we don't have a number unit. Maybe for Mau Mau? What about Mau Mau? Are you talking about Apothecary Diaries? May sell for a reasonable price. Who's for Mau Mau? Who Mau Mau? You Mau Mau? Me Mau Mau? Up here. Okay, this is... Oh, here's a save point now, good. Or it's not gonna let me go to it.
What in the Lord's name?
There's so many. I must find a way to distract them. And that's why there's a save point here, because we're probably gonna die a few times. So we need to find a lantern to light then. Like right here. Simply lighting it may not be enough. Clink. This music is very like Disney-esque. So we have a second one here. Too far away to notice this flame. So yeah, now I'm just gonna have to kite them all the way over there. At least his running speed doesn't seem that fast though. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. They're moths after all. No wonder they're drawn to the flame. Which would include my lantern, I suppose. And now we do it for this one. Okay, yeah, once you know what to do. There weren't any traps along the way either this time. Save again. So you know what's behind there. They did say save often, save plentiful. Oh, I see, okay. Looks like a doe's remains. I've never seen such a thing before. Pristine skeletal remains of a doe, every bone barren of any kind of life. Up the another save point, okay. We'll go left first. Oh, there's nope, not going left. Never mind, I take it back. We're going right. I've been spotting these scribbles scattered about. Are these people? Engraved deep into the rocky surface are several familiar shapes reminiscent of human life. These look different, don't they? The pristine skeleton remains of a doe, its entrails alone left intact. Lovely intestines. Okay, so we got... I don't see a flame. Oh, right here. Or not. Just a whole bunch of matches. I don't see a brazier to guide these two, though. Unless I'm supposed to go to that candle there. Or am I supposed to just, like, run straight through? Those aren't going anywhere. I must find a way to lure those butterflies off the... Oh, now they're butterflies? Pick a side. Are they butterflies or moths? Oh, God. 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 Now, yep. And I'm dead. Well, that's why they had that save point right there. The butterflies licked me. They licked my skin right off, in fact. Okay, so what am I supposed to do then? Because there's nothing... There's nowhere to guide them to. Oh, wait. I'm supposed to put out because they're attracted to my flame. Nope, never mind. Okay. Nope, never mind. Okay. Yeah, just kill me again. Just kill me again. Yep. Yep, alright. Alright. The fact that all of them have unique death scenes, though, makes me want to see what all the... Like, what did the death scene look like if I got killed by the candle wicks in the first area? Every time there's a new enemy now, I'm gonna want to see what the death cutscenes look like. Let's save again now that we got the... Oh, there's another thing on the ground we can examine, actually. I've been spotting these scribbles scattered about. Oh, well, yeah, okay. Alright, hold on. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Alright, BRB, quick bio break before we keep ramming your head against this. Got some gingerbread cookies. All of them. It's only the beginning of November. Yet gingerbread cookies are already being stocked. Won't see me complaining though. What the hell? What am I supposed to do here? Oh wait, am I supposed to take them from one carcass to another? Nope, that wasn't it. What am I supposed to bring you to? What do you want from me, game? Okay. What to slime? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man. Ew, those branches eyeballs on it. Just noticed that. Do I lure them from one carcass to another? Nope, that's not it. Now they just kill me twice as fast. Wait, what? Wait, what? What did I do? Huh? What worked? I'm so confused what I did there that made it work. What did they disperse at? Getting that, I guess? I don't know. Mushrooms. Well, I guess I'll keep going then? I just feel like eating the mushrooms is a bad idea. I'm not gonna save, just because I don't want to back myself into a corner here, just in case. Since I never figured out exactly what I did there. These look different. The pristine skeleton remains of its... Okay, yep. I guess I could, yeah. Yeah, I feel like the drawings have to do with something, but I can't figure out what. Like, we got tentacles and people. We got grapes and people. And we got people and tentacles again. Like, both of the butterflies dispersed once I got up here. And it ate my... Am I supposed to... Oh, hold on. Maybe. I might have an idea, but... Yeah, let me check. Let me test that. Because they're attracted to my lantern initially, so what if I... And then put away my lantern. Okay, that's it. You're just supposed... Okay. I'm gonna reload my save. All you need to do is have your lantern out and put it away, and then they disperse. And they're gone, just like that. Or wait, no, then they go back to their... Oh, okay, hold on. Never mind. I thought I had it, apparently not. What if I bring them to that carcass? Yeah, and then they go to that carcass. Okay, okay, now I got it. Now I got it. That's why they're giving us so many matches. Yeah, but they're not bright enough to actually attract them, it seems like. So then the question is, I think I glitched it then. I think what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to manage like the butterfly swarms between corpses, but somehow I managed to just flat out disperse 2 of them when I wasn't supposed to be able to, I believe. There we go. Just like that. More grups. We golden maidens aren't to be sneered at. You'll understand in time, I'm certain. Why would you say that? My, you can't possibly think he'll give you his blessing. I was told otherwise. Oh, such naivete. How amusing you are. I can't wait to welcome you. What an infuriating... Again, Elise, we've had so many ghosts tell you this is a bad idea. Do not do this. Do not go see him. He is a gigolo that will just ruin your life. And yet she still thinks that this is a good idea. Oh my god. Alright, now I think for sure I can use the Walpurga oil. Maybe I got... Yeah, maybe I should have waited a little bit longer on that actually. Oh well. Leather purse may be sold for a low price. That's what I figure. And now I drag these guys over here and also get dinged a little bit. Mushroom, I just really, truly don't think it's a good idea to try and eat the mushroom. Yeah, so I think that's the direction I need to go. So let's see what's through here first. There we go. More meshes, okay. Well, now drag. Oh. They're devouring that thing, huh? Yeah, they devoured you plenty of times before this. The butterflies are screaming. Maybe they're the souls of the fallen maidens that couldn't escape. Perhaps I could lure all those butterflies here to clear this path. Oh, that's what happened. I brought them all up to this main corpse, and then they got attracted to that corpse. That's okay. It wasn't a glitch then. All right, all right. Ow! Here, ow. Oh, so I still need to put out that light. Okay. And the reason that they stop there is because when I get hit, there's a chance that my light gets put out, I think. How many ointments do I have? 3. Let's go ahead and use one of them. Boop, 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 boonk. And we grab this one. Ow. Ow. There we go. Alright, now I will eat the pretzel. Because we are a little hungry anyway, so might as well. I love the little face her icon makes when you eat something or heal up. Alright, now I will save. What is this locked thing here? I want to know. Maybe we'll get that after this. Oh, another save. Okay. Yeah, there's a reason they put save spots in like every single room. It would be better if they just had autosave, though, honestly. I'm turning around. Goodbye. That's enough of this dream. It's time. We can wake up now. We've had enough of this nightmare. You've seen enough, at least. We can go back home. We can go back home. You know that the woods are fucked. You don't need to come back here. You can just go back and live your nice, quiet life in the village and gradually and slowly make money the good old-fashioned way. Pull yourself up by the bootstraps, as they say. Okay. What if we just keep walking here? Nope. We're just gonna have to look at our own dismembered head. Wonderful. You've come to me at last. Don't be frightened, Elise. Come closer. Nope. Nope.
What is this?
Hate that I follow Vienna on Twitter. I keep saying what I want. Well, that's your fault, Misa. You've done well to find your way into these woods. It's imperative, Elise, that you listen to me closely. He's once more trying to take you away from me, but not for— oh, so this isn't him. Is this the witch, then? So the witch and him are at odds, then, it sounds like. Oh, and this— okay, that's what I thought. This is the basket in the start menu. Take this basket now. You ought to gather the gifts— wait, what? Huh? But we're still gathering the gifts? I am so confused, then. So, whoever this is, assuming it's the witch, is at odds with him, yet we still want to gather the gifts for him? The gifts, you say? Find your way to him, deeper into this grove of mine. Only then— okay, I guess, like— he's once more trying to take you away. Okay, it sounded like you didn't want us to go to him, but now you do want us to go to him? That's your face when your Eliza doesn't light up. That's my face when any experiment doesn't work. I thought you were talking about Elise for a moment. I was confused. What are you? I will guide you to him, Elise. You ought to trust my— yes, I would love to trust the word of my own dismembered head. That sounds like a wonderful, fantabulous, splendiferous idea. Yes. I could not think of a better idea. Your precious wish will be safe with me. How am I to find him? You, Elise, are my kin, my triumph, my beloved progeny. What he's done to me is no matter. All I want is you. Acquired straw basket. What did we do with the head that was inside the basket? We just tossed it aside like a soccer ball? Evidently not, it's still there. I will allow him and his pets into my woodland once more. I will allow him to tempt you, to toy with you. What are you? All for the greater good, my beloved. So that we may be reunited, so that I can bear life in my womb once more.
I'm losing my wits!
So I can retrieve what's mine! Oh god. Yeah, again, Elise, I don't know why you thought coming here would be a good idea. You have no one to blame but yourself for this atrocity. Oh, how did I duck and weave there? Holy crap. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Ow, 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 ow. My bod, ow, my bod, ow, my bod. Ow. Oh, I can't go that way. Where do I go then? Where do I go then? Where do I go then? I'm out of lanterns. Oh my god. Oh my god. You know what? Just kill me. It's not worth it. Oh. Can I just skip the whole cutscene, please? Oh wait, you're not gonna let me skip through this part?
What?
Oh man.
Is this?
Wait, alt. What's alt do? Oh. Oh, I see. Alright, well, I'll just have to click through all this again.
What?
Weird that they don't let me skip through these CG scenes. I don't understand. So this has got to be Granny Hall, right? It's got to be Granny Hall.
I'm losing my wits!
And we're out of here. At least I know the correct way this time. Scroll. Green needs to scroll faster. How did I avoid that hand there? What the hell? Mad skills. Mad skills. Mad skills. Mad dodging skills. Go. Untouchable. Untouchable. Oh god. Okay. So what did we learn tonight, Elise? What in the Lord's name? So you still think this is a good idea, Elise? You still think we should go forward getting these gifts? I don't think so. I think we should boot Rosa Marine out of here. You don't need her food. You don't need her grape juice. You don't need her grape soup. She's the one who told you to come here. Gifts menu. Find the basket in the witch's wood. Use the basket menu to check on your progress gathering the tender flesh, sweetest nectar, and good company. I mean, don't I just need to like pull out some of my own hair, slice open my wrist, and like bring my Yuri lover? Isn't that all? Make sure you put them all in your basket before the end of the week to meet him and grant Elise's wish. Oh, so like... I choose items to put in, but I don't understand. Like, it's very clear what they're supposed to be. Again, like, Rosamarine said straight up, like, it's part of your body. I don't... Okay, well, I'll worry about that later when the end of the week approaches. Flock, what are you doing here? Didn't need that. Didn't need that sound effect, and really just do not need that goat look there. Really don't need this right now. I just want to go huddle in bed. Goodness, I don't feel so good. What is it, Flock? I don't like the way he's staring at me. What are you?
Elise.
Rosa Marine?
Elise, what are you doing here? You told me to come here, bitch!
Fuck.
I was out on a walk.
But
This late at night? What is it, Flock? Come, let's go home, Rosemarine. I don't want to stay here a minute longer.
Oh, but
Yeah, I would just love it if the next day would come. Tuesday. It's morning already. I mean, you did go for a walk at what seemed like, I don't know, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. Morning wasn't much further or lightweighter than that. I suppose I really did go to the woodland, didn't I? I don't know what to think of all that, but maybe I shouldn't keep doing what I was thinking I was doing. Both Rosemarine and the old hag, neither were lying, it seems. I had to pull myself together. It's best I head out to work for now. I'll lose my wits if I keep... Rosemarine and Flock. What are they doing out there? Oh, the fireflies are the spirits. Okay. Weird that they're... Oh yeah, because they do glow like fireflies when you see them. I see, okay. Are they in the backyard? So about that garden, Elise. What are we going to do about that, hmm? Guess that in the front yard. And the cat's up. And she's back down. Just adjusting position is all. You two are always making merry, huh?
good morning, Elise.
Or just gonna be to ignore about that creepy ass look the goat gave you last night. Good morning to you. I guess we're not ignoring it. I picked some mushrooms this morning, Elise. We can have them for breakfast. She's trying to give you an aphrodisiac. You put Flock away in the granary last night, right? Of course. I think he's taken a liking to it, too. I always leave the door a little ajar, just in case.
I see.
Is that so?
Elise.
Is everything alright, Elise? You seemed to be on edge last night, too. Yeah, I went to the place you told me to go and I almost got killed by weird killer butterflies and moths. And saw my own severed head talking to me in a basket. I'm doing wonderful right now. I know you went to the woods, Elise.
I'm sorry.
You don't have to tell me about it, but... You know now, don't you? That I'm speaking the truth? Yeah, and that makes it all the worse. I don't know why that's a good thing.
Elise.
Anyhow, come along. Let's head to work. If he was a benevolent benefactor, then I don't think we would have seen all that weird shit. I don't know why Elise even remotely thinks continuing down this path is a good idea. We have to stick to our story, don't we? Come now, let's head to town.
Elise.
Party talk. Elise, I was wondering, and please don't get angry with me. Out with it, Rosemarine. I was looking around and I found an old blanket for Flock. What blanket? The one you had tucked away in the pantry? Oh, that's fine. I was going to use it as a dust rag anyhow. You thought I'd be mad about that? Oh, I didn't mean... You live here now, Rosemarine. You're so fond of that goat too. There's not much I can do about it, even if I wanted to. Oh, Elise. It's not that big a deal, for goodness sake. Can I just keep talking? Oh, I can just keep, like, getting conversations. Alright, let's save now that we're out of Hellscape. Levuken. I absolutely will meet Levuken in the village square, thank you very much. Oh wait, do they all suddenly have romantic projects? Oh, that's for later, okay. For Keeperberg Village. Yeah, especially because we got some sellable stuff right now. Alright, is the old windmill open now? Oh boy, it sure is. Okay. What fresh hell are we gonna find in here now? Oh. I guess we don't want to have Rosemary with us. No, stop. That gets me every time. Yeah, we'll go to the village and try and see what's going on there. And then probably call it a night there. Just about the time to sign off. Ba, 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 ba. Nope, stop. How much money do we have? 71. So we're not super poor, but we're not flush either. Granted, we have some things we can sell. Are those things that... Can I put those things in the basket? I can put the mysterious notes in the basket. That's strange. I could put them in the basket. But I just don't think they matter. I feel like the sweet nectar is probably the grape juice, yeah? Anyways. Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you, Rosemarine. Oh, thank you. You two ought to come by later. I'll keep a couple of loaves for you. Oh, you don't have to, Granny Gretel. Why, yes I do, Elise. Thank you so much. Oh, you're the sweetest little thing, aren't you? We'll drop by later then. Don't work yourselves into the ground, do you hear? Oh. Alrighty, Good deal. I need to get... I'm down 3 on hunger, so I might as well get one of these. Levukin. Why do you push your pretzels so often, right, Randy? Why are you so obsessed with pretzels? Yeah, so I'll eat the Levukin. Do-do-do. Oh, it's called Tiffle. I caught a glimpse of that tip there. Where is everyone? Oh, do folks usually gather here? I wonder if something happened. Poisonous. I mean, apparently the toxins in the mushrooms have rejuvenating properties, so then they'd just heal at least then in that case. Come now, Rosemarine. We must find out what's going on.
Yes.
Okay, we'll keep going a little longer then. Elise. I want to talk about it, Rosemarine. Oh, but... Rosemarine has no idea what the woodland's like. I can't bring myself to tell her about it. All that. I mean... Are you gonna... I think you're within your right to tell her that the place that she sent you to was a hellscape, nightmarish hellscape that almost killed you. I think that'd be reasonable to say. And that her weird prophecy is bogus, phony baloney. Keep her out of this. Why? I don't understand. She's the one that told you to go. Why are you so kind to this woman? I get it. You're gay and you love her, but still. Oh, Elise. Mr. Eugen's horses got stolen. What? Is this true, Mrs. Muriel? I'm not a liar, Elise. Yes, I'm afraid it's true. Everyone's acting strange, Elise. That's natural, my dear. This isn't something to take lightly. I even heard some folks say they were hag-ridden. What? Hag-ridden? You shouldn't spread such nonsense about town, Grion. But old Jochen said the horses were stolen by the witch. Oh, for goodness sake. The poor lad couldn't be more heartbroken. For good reason. Go on now. I'm looking after the children for the time being. Anyone in the church? Oh. The clicking, clocking of on the wood. It sounded like my cat scratching my furniture for a moment there. Lab up here? Nope. Alrighty, I think we will call it there. We'll save. Because I'm getting sleepy again. And it is time anyway. We'll go find out what happened to, what was it, Gunther? Gunther's horses next time. When we're back for a riveting session of Little Goody Two Shoes on Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time. Or it's not Daylight Savings Time anymore, it's Eastern Standard Time now. I believe. That will be a wrap for tonight though. It seems like we're progressing at a pace of 1 day per day, which I guess is appropriate. Theoretically then we'll be done with this game, at least with one ending of it, in 5 more streams then if we go at that pace. If the game, it sounds like the game ends at the end of the week. If it's a full 7-day week at least, maybe it's a 5-day week potentially. We shall see. Wait, hold on. It's Tuesday now. The game started on a Saturday night? When to Sunday? We did that. Oh yeah, I guess that timeline lines up actually, never mind. Yep, so we'll see what happens. Back on Wednesday for some more this, whatever this is. More of Elise's ill-informed decisions of the game, I suppose. Until then, thanks for coming by. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever is your pleasure. Take it easy. Ciao.